Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to this channel. I got nearly 70 subscribers. Let's try to grow this to 80 subscribers, folks. You're always going to be wonderful. Spread the word, folks. That'd be awesome, folks. Also, I want to thank everyone who's been watching the reviews I have posted. I'd like to thank everyone who's been watching the Man Next review. That's really great. I never thought I'd get that many views. I also want to thank everyone who's watching the previous some videos that I made. That's really awesome, folks. So thank you. Really, I'm really appreciative of everything you've done, folks. Thank you. So Agent Brody, a young Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Dr. Eric Sedvig all walk into a John Le Carre film. Ain't that funny? Heh. So the latest in the category of films that never got a wide release in theaters or didn't make much money or found their way onto the internet, the latest is Our Kind of Traitor, and it's the latest in the John Le Carre factory of novels being turned into films as of late. And hot off the heels of, I guess this maybe was released at the same time as The Night Manager, this made a little over $3 million in 399 theaters. As I said, this is the latest adaptation of a John Le Carre novel, and this time it has Perry, who is a poetics professor played by Ewan McGregor. He's on holiday with his wife, played by Naomi in Morocco. So they're trying to rekindle their marriage after Perry cheats with one of his students, I guess. And Perry then strikes up a friendship with Dima, played by Stellan Skarsgard. Dima turns out to be the chief money launderer to the Russian mobsters in this film. He invites them to his... So Dima invites Perry and his wife to his birthday party, and Dima tells him, hey, look, I want out. And Perry's like, what can I do, basically? Dima then gives Perry the USB drive that has connected British politicians to the Russian mob in the form of a bank that wants to open in the UK. And then, so Perry and his wife go back to the, Britain, and then Perry then informs, I guess, the intelligence service in Britain that he has this USB drive, and then assigned to a case is Hector, played by Damian, who is interested in what this man has to say, basically. After assessing this case, he finds that there's a meeting between the prince, who's the head of this Russian mob organization, and a man named Aubrey Lansig or something, but his boss really doesn't see it this way, although he's more hesitant although he's willing to let Hector roll with this, he's more hesitant to really figure out where this all leads. So eventually all three of these people have a meeting in which Dima agrees to hand over the list of people who are corrupt within this bank. He also wants his family to get out of the country, and Hector is willing to do that, but he wants to see the list of names first, basically. And all this is a race against time to get Dima out of the country. So here's the thing about the film that I happen to like. First of all, the standout in this film is Damian, who you all know as Agent Brody from Homeland, and he gives a very nice, somewhat cynical but heartfelt performance here about what it is to be in the intelligence community these days. It's basically, hey look, we get in bed with these people, and then, sometimes investments have to be sound, otherwise, hey look, we're going to get in bed with these people, and it's like, who do you trust in the world of intelligence, basically? That's the recurring theme of Le Carre's novels, I guess. And Ewan McGregor and Stellan Skarsgard, they make a very mismatched pair, but they're really good people to work with together, I guess. The problem here with this film, and this is what I hate to say, is that the fact is, with Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy being, about being a mole in the agency, and then with Most Wanted Man dealing with international terrorism, and The Night Manager dealing with international arms smuggling, this film dealing with, Russian mobsters and money laundering, that isn't it isn't very sexy, I'm sorry to say. It's like, okay, I think we've seen this variant theme before of a mobster wanting to get out and wanting to take out his own organization with them. Basically, it's like, again, as a keeper being, that's been done well in other films, basically. Again, relationship between Perry and his wife, you feel like that should go somewhere, and it doesn't. Again, it just feels so undercooked that it's like, it's like as if the screenwriter felt like, okay, I'll just throw this out there and we can just not deal with it anymore, basically. Naomi, again, she's getting really nothing to do, basically, and it's sad, really. I feel like if you're a fan of John Le Carre films, and I maybe I should see The Night Manager. Clearly, I should be doing that. And I liked The Most Wanted Man earlier. So, and with this, three interesting performances, and not something. And Naomi being sort of the oddball here. I'm giving this a ranking of subsequent weekend because of John Le Carre films try to go out of their way to be something different than the usual standard thriller fare, basically. So, folks, what did you think of Our Kind of Traitor? Did you happen to like it? Did you happen to care for it at all? What is your favorite John Le Carre film, or what's your favorite John Le Carre novel? So, in the end, folks, like, comment, subscribe. Put that all down in the comment section below, folks. As always, folks, enrich yourself with knowledge. You know, you'll go somewhere, folks. Thank you all for that.